My beloved child, stop right now. Listen closely. What I am about to tell you is not coincidence. You did not stumble upon this message by accident. I called you here. I called you by name. I see you. I see the weight you carry. I see the tears you cry in the darkness. I see the prayers you whisper when you think no one hears. Your answer has arrived. This is your moment. I need you to hear every word I speak to your heart right now. I know you are tired, my beloved child. I know the exhaustion goes deeper than your body. It goes deeper than your bones. It is settled into your soul. You wake up already weary. You go to bed carrying tomorrow's worries along with today's burdens. Your mind races through the night. Your heart pounds with anxiety. You feel like you are drowning. Every time you try to catch your breath, another wave crashes over you. I see it all. Every sleepless hour, every silent tear, every moment you wondered if you could take one more step. But hear me when I say this. You are not alone in this fight. I am with you. I have always been with you. The strength you think you have lost, I am about to restore. Let me tell you about a woman who lived 2,000 years ago. You need to hear her story. It is your story. This woman had been bleeding for 12 years. 12 long years. Think about that for a moment. For 12 years, her body betrayed her every single day. She woke up bleeding. She went to bed bleeding. Month after month, year after year. No relief, no rest, no healing. She spent everything she had on doctors. Physician after physician, remedy after remedy, prescription after prescription. Nothing worked. Nothing helped. In fact, she only got worse. The treatments made her weaker. The medicines drained her savings. The appointments brought only disappointment. But that was not even the worst part, my child. According to the law, her condition made her unclean, untouchable. She could not go to the temple to worship. She could not embrace her family. She could not hold a child. She could not feel the comfort of another human being. For 12 years, she lived in isolation. She lived in shame. She lived in pain that no one could see, pain that no one could understand. Can you picture her sitting alone in her small house, watching through the window as families walked to the synagogue, watching as children played in the streets, watching as life went on without her? She was invisible. She was forgotten, or so it seemed. She had prayed. Oh, how she had prayed. Year after year, she cried out to me. Day after day, night after night, and year after year, nothing changed. Can you imagine what that felt like to pray and pray and pray and still wake up bleeding, still wake up alone, still wake up rejected? The whispers followed her everywhere. People crossed the street when they saw her coming. Mothers pulled their children away. Religious leaders shook their heads in judgment. They said she was cursed. They said she must have done something terrible to deserve such suffering. They said if I loved her, I would have healed her by now. And in her darkest moments, she wondered if they were right. Maybe she was forgotten. Maybe she was too broken. Maybe her prayers did not reach heaven. Maybe, just maybe, she was beyond help. She tried to have faith. She really did. But faith is hard when you are bleeding. Faith is hard when you are isolated. Faith is hard when every door is closed. Faith is hard when your body is failing. Faith is hard when people judge you. Faith is hard when the years keep passing and nothing changes. She would lie awake at night asking the same questions you ask. Why me? How long? Have you forgotten me? Do you even see me? Will this ever end? Does anyone care? Is there any hope left? Every morning brought the same disappointment. Every night brought the same despair. The hope she once had was flickering like a dying flame, almost extinguished, almost gone. Year 1, she had been hopeful. Year 5, she had been desperate. Year 10, she had been resigned. By year 12, she was barely holding on. Her money was gone. Her strength was gone. Her hope was nearly gone. But something inside her refused to completely die. Some small spark, some tiny flame, some whisper that said, maybe, just maybe, there is still a chance. Then one day she heard that I was passing through her town. Jesus of Nazareth, the healer, the one who made blind eyes see, the one who made deaf ears hear, the one who made lame legs walk. She heard the stories. She heard about the leper who was cleansed. She heard about the paralyzed man who walked. She heard about the demon-possessed who were freed. And hope, that tiny spark, began to grow, small and fragile, like a candle in a storm. But it was there. It was alive. But then reality crashed in. How could she get to me? She was unclean. If anyone knew she was in the crowd, they would stone her. If she touched anyone, she would defile them. According to the law, she should not even leave her house. Going into a crowd could get her killed. The punishment for an unclean person entering a public space was severe. She knew the risks. She knew the dangers. But what did she have to lose? 12 years of this living death. Maybe actual death would be better. Or maybe, just maybe, she would find healing. So she made a decision, a desperate, faith-filled decision. She said to herself, if I can just touch the edge of his garment, I will be healed. Not even touch him. Just his clothes, just the hem of his robe. That is all she needed. That is all she dared to hope for. Think about that faith. After 12 years of disappointment, after 12 years of failed remedies, after 12 years of unanswered prayers, she still believed that one touch could change everything. So, she wrapped herself in a cloak. She pulled it low over her face. She covered herself completely, and she pushed into that massive crowd. People were everywhere, pressing, shoving, trying to get close to me. The noise was deafening. The crush of bodies was overwhelming. She could barely breathe. She was terrified. Someone might recognize her. Someone might expose her. Someone might drag her away and stone her. Every step was dangerous. Every moment was risky. But she kept going. Step by step, push by push. She ignored the pain in her body. She ignored the fear in her heart. She ignored the voices in her head telling her she was not worthy. She pushed through. She fought through. She pressed forward. And then finally she saw me. I was walking past. The crowd was thick. Bodies pressed on every side. But she reached out. Her hand was trembling. Her fingers stretched forward. And for just one moment, she touched the hem of my robe. Just a touch, the lightest touch. Her fingertips barely grazed the fabric. And in that instant, everything changed. The bleeding stopped. After 12 years of suffering, in 1 second, her body was healed. She felt it. She knew it. The pain was gone. The weakness was gone. The bleeding had stopped. 12 years of torment ended in 1 second. She thought she could slip away unnoticed. She thought she could disappear into the crowd. She thought she could carry this secret miracle home with her, hide it, treasure it, keep it safe. But I stopped walking. I turned around and I asked, who touched me? My disciples thought I was joking. The crowd was pressing in from every side. Everyone was touching me. Dozens of people, hundreds of people. But I knew someone had touched me in faith. Someone had drawn healing power from me. This was not an accidental brush. This was a faith connection. This was different. And this woman, terrified now, fell at my feet. She was shaking. Her whole body trembled. The secret was out. Everyone would know. Everyone would judge. Everyone would condemn. But she told me everything. The 12 years, the doctors, the money, the shame, the desperation, the fear, the faith, every detail, every painful memory, every humiliating moment. And when she finished, I looked at her, really looked at her, not with judgment, not with disgust, not with condemnation, but with love in my eyes, with compassion in my voice, with tenderness in my heart. And I called her daughter. Daughter, do you hear that word? Do you understand what it means? For 12 years, she had been called unclean, cursed, broken, untouchable, rejected, defiled, outcast. But I called her daughter. I called her mine. I called her beloved. I called her family in front of everyone publicly, boldly. I claimed her as my own. And then I said, your faith has healed you. Your faith. Not my random decision to heal someone that day. Not luck, not chance, not accident. Your faith. The faith that made you push through the crowd. The faith that made you reach out. The faith that refused to give up. The faith that believed one touch could change everything. Your faith has made you whole. Go in peace. Your suffering is over. Can you imagine the weight that lifted from her shoulders in that moment? 12 years of suffering over. 12 years of shame gone. 12 years of isolation finished. 12 years of rejection erased. She walked into that crowd as an outcast. She walked away as a daughter. She came in shame. She left in honor. She arrived broken. She departed whole. My beloved child, do you see it? Do you see yourself in her story? You have been suffering too. Maybe not for 12 years. Maybe it has been longer. Maybe it has been shorter. But it has been long enough. Long enough to feel forgotten. Long enough to wonder if your prayers are reaching me. Long enough to spend everything you have emotionally, physically, financially, trying to fix what only I can fix. You have gone to every resource, every solution, every person who promised they could help. You have tried everything you know to try, and still the problem remains. Still the pain lingers. Still the breakthrough has not come. You have prayed for your health to improve. Nothing changed. You have prayed for your finances to turn around. Still struggling. You have prayed for your family to be restored. Still broken. You have prayed for your peace to return. Still anxious. You have prayed for your strength to renew. Still exhausted. And the enemy whispers the same lies he whispered to her. You are forgotten. You are cursed. If God loved you, he would have answered by now. You are too broken to be healed. You have waited too long. You have suffered too much. It is too late for you. But I am here to tell you something. Those are lies. Lies from the pit of hell. You are not forgotten. You are not cursed. You are not too broken. You are not too late. You are my beloved child. I see you. I have always seen you. Every tear, every prayer, every moment of pain. I see it all. And I am not distant. I am not uncaring. I am not ignoring you. I am setting up your miracle. That woman thought she was reaching for me. But the truth is I was reaching for her. I was not passing through that town by accident. I orchestrated every detail of that day. The crowd, the timing, the exact moment she pushed through, the position where she could reach me. It was all arranged by me. She thought she was taking a desperate chance. But I was setting up her miracle. Every step she took toward me, I was drawing her. Every moment of her suffering, I was preparing her deliverance. The delay was not denial. It was divine setup. The waiting was not abandonment. It was purposeful preparation. And that is exactly what I am doing in your life right now. You think you are just trying to survive, just trying to hold on, just trying to make it through one more day. But I am setting up your breakthrough. The delays you have experienced are not denials. They are setups. I have been arranging circumstances, moving people, shifting situations, orchestrating details, all so that at the perfect moment, everything will align, and you will encounter my power in a way you never have before. What looked like a detour was actually the path. What felt like abandonment was actually preparation. What seemed like silence was actually the sound of me working behind the scenes on your behalf. Let me tell you what, you are not my beloved child. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not invisible. You are not a disappointment. You are not too damaged. You are not beyond help. You are not cursed. You are not rejected. You are not alone. You are not abandoned. You are not worthless. You are not hopeless. Now let me tell you what you are. You are seen. You are known. You are loved. You are chosen. You are cherished. You are my masterpiece. You are my beloved. You are mine. You are being healed. You are being restored. You are being delivered. You are being renewed. The exhaustion you feel, I am about to lift it. The burden you carry, I am about to take it. The pain you have endured, I am about to turn it into purpose. The tears you have cried, I am about to turn them into joy. The shame that has covered you, I am about to replace it with my glory. The lies you have believed, I am about to shatter them with my truth. The isolation you have felt, I am about to replace it with community. The rejection you have known, I am about to replace it with acceptance. The weakness you experience, I am about to replace it with my strength. You have been praying for healing. I am about to give you wholeness. You have been praying for provision. I am about to give you abundance. You have been praying for relief. I am about to give you rest. You see what you need. I see what you need and what you are becoming. You see the problem. I see the solution. You see the delay. I see the divine timing. You see the mountain. I see the miracle. You see the impossibility. I see the opportunity. You see the end. I see the beginning. You see failure. I see preparation for success. The symptoms you have been dealing with, they do not intimidate me. The diagnosis you received, it does not limit me. The medical reports that brought fear, they do not define your future. I am the God who created your body. Every cell, every organ, every system, every nerve, every bone, every muscle, I designed it all. And what I created I can restore. I am not impressed by what doctors say is impossible. I specialize in impossible. I am the one who made blind eyes see without surgery. I made deaf ears hear without medicine. I made paralyzed legs walk without therapy. I made dead bodies rise without explanation. I made lepers clean without treatment. I made the lame run without rehabilitation. So do not let anyone tell you that your situation is beyond hope. With me, nothing is beyond hope. Nothing is too hard. Nothing is impossible. Your finances trouble you, do they not? The bills pile up. The bank account runs low. The unexpected expenses keep coming. The car breaks down. The appliance stops working. The medical bills arrive. You lie awake at night doing math in your head, trying to figure out how to make it work, trying to stretch what little you have. The stress is overwhelming. The worry is constant. The pressure is unbearable. But listen to me, my child. I am the God who multiplied 5 loaves and 2 fish to feed 5,000 people, with 12 baskets left over. I am the God who made a widow's oil pour until every jar was full. I am the God who made a coin appear in a fish's mouth. I am the God who owns the cattle on 1,000 hills. Every good thing comes from me. Every provision flows from my hand. Every blessing originates with me. And if I take care of the birds who do not sow or reap, how much more will I take care of you? You are worth more than many sparrows. You are my beloved child. Stop trying to figure it out on your own. Stop carrying the weight of provision. That is my job. Your job is to trust me. Your job is to obey me. Your job is to seek my kingdom first. And I promise you, everything else will be added unto you. The provision you need is already on its way. The breakthrough in your finances is already in motion. The door of opportunity is about to open. Trust me, the loneliness you feel, it cuts deep, does it not? You can be surrounded by people and still feel utterly alone. No one seems to understand what you are going through. No one seems to see the pain behind your smile. You feel invisible even in a crowded room, even at family gatherings, even at church. You feel like no one really knows you. No one really sees you. You sit in church surrounded by people and feel completely alone. You attend family dinners and feel like an outsider. You answer the phone and still feel isolated. But my beloved child, I see you. I see you when you are in the crowd. I see you when you are in your room alone. I see you when you are smiling. I see you when you are crying. I see you when you are strong. I see you when you are weak. I see every version of you, and I love every version of you. I am not a distant God watching from afar. I am Emmanuel, God with you. I am closer to you than your own breath. I am in you. I am with you. I am for you. I am surrounding you. You are never ever alone. When you wake up, I am there. When you lie down, I am there. When you eat, I am there. When you work, I am there. When you cry, I am there. When you pray, I am there. When you drive, I am there. When you sit in silence, I am there. There is no place you can go where I am not. There is no moment when I am not with you. You may feel alone, but you are not alone. That is a lie. The truth is I am always with you. The fear that grips your heart about the future, release it to me. You do not know what tomorrow holds, but I do. I have already been to your future. I am already there, preparing the way, making straight paths, opening doors, removing obstacles, arranging blessings. The uncertainty that torments you does not torment me. I know every detail of what is coming. I know every challenge you will face. I know every blessing you will receive. I know every person you will meet. I know every opportunity that will come. And I promise you this. I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. Where you go, I go. What you face, we face together. Every battle, every trial, every storm, I will be right there with you, holding your hand, guiding your steps, fighting your battles, clearing your path. And we will make it through. Not because you are strong enough, but because I am. Your family concerns weigh heavy on your heart, do they not? The grown children who have walked away from the faith. You raised them in church. You taught them to pray. You read them Bible stories, and now they do not call. They do not visit. They have chosen a different path. The grandchildren you worry about. Growing up without knowing me, without going to church, without hearing about my love, it breaks your heart. The spouse whose health is failing, getting weaker, getting sicker, and you feel helpless. The relationships that are strained, the words that were said, the hurts that linger, the distance that grows. I see it all. I know every name. I know every situation. I know every need. I know every heartbreak, and I am working in ways you cannot see. Your prayers for them are not falling on deaf ears. Every prayer reaches my throne. Every tear is collected in my bottle. Every intercession is powerful and effective. Do not stop praying. Do not stop believing. Do not stop hoping. The breakthrough you are praying for is coming. The restoration you long for is on its way. The healing you desire is being prepared. Trust my timing. Trust my methods. Trust my love for them. I love them even more than you do. They are my children, too. And I have not given up on them. I am pursuing them. I am drawing them. I am working in their hearts. You will see my faithfulness. Now, my beloved child, I need something from you. I need you to participate in this moment with me. I need you to stop being a passive observer of your own life. I need you to become an active participant in your miracle. There is power in declaration. There is power in confession. There is power when you speak your faith out loud. The enemy wants you silent. He wants you defeated. He wants you hiding in shame. He wants you paralyzed by fear. But I am calling you to speak. I am calling you to declare. I am calling you to proclaim. I am calling you to align your mouth with my promises. This is not about ritual. This is not about superstition. This is about agreement. When you speak my word out loud, you are agreeing with heaven. You are taking a stand. You are saying, I believe God more than I believe my circumstances. You are saying, I trust God's word more than I trust what I see. You are saying, I choose faith over fear. You are saying, I am reaching out to touch the hem of his garment. So right now, before you go any further, I am asking you to do something. Something simple but powerful. Something that will activate your faith. Something that will connect you to my power. I want you to type these exact words in the comments. Jesus, I trust your timing. My breakthrough is here. Do it now. Do not think about it. Do not hesitate. Do not let embarrassment stop you. Do not let fear stop you. Do not let pride stop you. Type it out. Jesus, I trust your timing. My breakthrough is here. This is your act of faith. This is your declaration. This is you pushing through the crowd to touch me. This is you saying, I believe. Go ahead. I will wait. Do it right now. Type it out. Let your faith be known. Now, let us pray together. This is not my prayer for you. This is your prayer with me. Speak these words from your heart. Say them out loud if you can. Let them rise from your spirit. Lord Jesus, I thank you that you see me. I thank you that I am not forgotten. I am not overlooked. I am not invisible. I thank you that even in my darkest moments, you have been with me, working on my behalf, arranging my breakthrough, preparing my miracle. I confess that I have doubted you. I have questioned your timing. I have believed the lies of the enemy, lies that said I was abandoned, lies that said my situation was hopeless, lies that said I was too broken to be fixed, lies that said it was too late. Forgive me for doubting your love. Forgive me for doubting your power. Forgive me for doubting your faithfulness. Help me to trust you even when I cannot see what you are doing. Help me to believe your promises even when my circumstances contradict them. Fill me with faith that moves mountains. Fill me with hope that does not disappoint. Fill me with peace that passes understanding. Fill me with strength for this journey. Remove every fear from my heart. Remove every doubt from my mind. Remove every lie that has taken root in my thinking. Remove every obstacle in my path. I choose to believe that you are working all things together for my good. I choose to trust that your timing is perfect. I choose to declare that my breakthrough is not delayed. It is right on schedule. I declare that healing is mine. I declare that provision is mine. I declare that peace is mine. I declare that victory is mine. I declare that wholeness is mine. I declare that restoration is mine. In your holy name I pray. Amen. For more biblical encouragement, subscribe now. God bless you, my beloved child. And remember, your breakthrough is here.